The NBA has some wild things, but these shoes take the cake. Yes, we said shoes, not boats, not jets, but the craziest, most over-the-top, and most expensive shoes in NBA history. There is even a pair of sneakers that's an actual working phone. What? Yes, you heard right. Let's jump into the video. It is only possible to adequately summarize the NBA's 75-year history by mentioning the significance of sneakers. Some pairs of sneakers are classics that endure forever. Converse, Chuck Taylors, Puma Clydes, Adidas Superstars, Michael Jordan's Renaissance, and paralacing shoes are just a few examples of how sneakers have advanced from being a simple pair of shoes you put on. In honor of the league's anniversary, we rank the top 75 basketball shoes. The Shaq Attack shoe phone, designed by Shaquille O'Neal, is a shoe that'll make you say, "What the Shaq?" Because it's not just a shoe, it's a phone too. In 2005, Shaq dropped a bombshell on the All-Star game by revealing that his shoe was a working phone, leaving his teammates in shock and awe. Sure, it may not have been meant for production, but Shaq and his team had a blast showing off the shoe phone live on TV. If Michael Jordan had worn the Jordan 9 while playing for the Bulls, they would undoubtedly be on the list. When Jordan first retired, the sneaker was released. With the Wizards, MJ laced up a cool gray rendition. Air Force Command Nike. Some people might be offended by this clip, but white men can't jump saw more use of it than David Robinson did. When LeBron helped the 9 Cavaliers overturn a 3-1 deficit and overcome the 73-win Warriors, he was sporting the Soldier Axe. Even while wearing 3 straps isn't for everyone, going laceless for a powerful athlete like LeBron is noteworthy. Adidas. As innovative as some may believe the Kobe sneakers to be, they're not. The Audi TT Roadster served as an inspiration for Kobe. The Lakers legend made their NBA Finals debut against the Pacers in 2000. The Twin Towers of San Antonio wore Total Air from Pose-It. It was a big sneaker, but the holographic swoosh on the metallic top made it stand out. The Curry one was a significant victory for UA in a competitive basketball environment. When Stephen Curry signed with Under Armour after his partnership with Nike expired, they caught lightning in a bottle. Curry won the award for the first time during the 2014-15 campaign, which saw the Warriors win their first NBA championship since 1975. With the release of the Air Jordan XX8, Jordan brand entered a new era as it was fully committed to innovation and performance. With Ray Allen's shot in the 2013 NBA Finals, the XX8 established its reputation as one of the best performing Jordan shoes ever. When the Nike Air Flight Pose-It was introduced in 1999, it was unquestionably innovative. Although the sneaker world adored it, many people did not like its style. The type with a metallic exterior was dubbed the worst design of 1999 by Time magazine, which said it looks as if it would be more at home in a small-town performance of the Nutcracker than on the pirouetting feet of the gods of the National Basketball Association. Bring back flat canvas gym shoes if this is the next generation of hoop product. Sheesh! Adidas Forums. Michael Jordan desired to sign with Adidas before choosing Nike because he adored their footwear and culture. In 1984, he donned the Forum when competing in the Olympic basketball trials. Although no one foresaw MJ's future as the most excellent sneaker salesman, losing him would always hurt. Despite this, the Forum became a classic in the 1980s, attracting a new cult following in contemporary sneaker culture. The Zoom Flight 98 zippered upper makes it the ideal sneaker for Gary Payton's moniker. Worn by Jamorant and Jason Tatum, the Nike Adapt PB featured innovative paralacing technology and an app inspired by the Back to the Future films and the Nike Mag. The shoe gains a lot from technological advancements. Nike and Irving used the Kyrie 4 as a creative hub to experiment with other collaborations, including Uncle Drew and the Cereal Pack. It is without a doubt among Irving's top-performing basketball shoes. Scottie Pippen wore it. Even though the follow-up is more renowned, the Nike Air Max UPTEMPO 1995 earns its spot on the list. The Zoom Flight 95, which Kid wore, served as the basis of his first official trademark shoe. The sneaker was shown in the well-known Nike phone commercials. The Bulls lineup included players who wore designer sneakers in addition to Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. The Nike Shake and Destruct, an unconventional shoe that suited Dennis Rodman's outlandish nature, featured him as its face. With the launch of a successful partnership with PlayStation, Paul George's signature line got off to a flying start. Throughout the 2017-18 season, the Nike PG1 was one of the most popular pairs of shoes, and it's still prevalent on NBA courts today. The boots are excellent. Famer sneakers typically have iconic moments associated with them. and the BB4 had it when Vince Carter, a recent Nike signee, unveiled the shoe at the Sydney 2000 Summer Olympics. It was the ideal setting for basketball's most famous dunks, the dunk of death over a 7th-footer. The NBA Finals shot against the Warriors that helped the Cavaliers win their first NBA championship is the highlight of Kyrie too. Thanks to a wraparound strap in stylish colors, it is the most aesthetically stunning Kyrie sneaker. The day Allen Iverson stepped over Tyronn Lue in the 2001 NBA Finals marked the Reebok Answer 4's emergence as a classic shoe. For the top 10 players in the late 1970s, Adidas developed the top 10. In its promotional advertisements for the sneaker, the company enlisted Rick Barry's assistance and referred to him as the inventor. Barry, Doc Collins, Marks Johnson, Kermit Washington, Adrian Dantley, Bob Lanier, Bobby Jones, Billy Knight, Sidney Wicks, Mitch Kupchak, and Kevin Gravy made up the top 10, which was more than 10. When Dee Brown triumphed in the 1991 NBA Slam Dunk competition, the Reebok Pump reached new heights. The competition instantly elevated Brown to superstardom on a global scale and greatly benefited Reebok's bottom line. With the Blazers, Nike took its first step into basketball. George the Iceman Gervin was the ideal brand spokesperson. The swoosh-adorned leather upper has endured time and is still a favorite among casual wearers. Julius Erving brought style and grace to the court before Michael Jordan. In the Converse Pro Leather, Dr. J discovered his signature. Kobe always pushed the envelope with his iconic sneakers, and the Kobe 9 Elite is his biggest gamble. Despite its intimidating appearance, the Nike Flyknit, Flywire, and Lunarlon materials used in the Kobe 9 Elite gave the sneaker a lightweight feel. Since his third signature shoe, this was the first time Kobe chose a taller upper. LeBron invested everything with the LeBron 15. In Keith's New York fashion show, he made their debut. If that didn't raise the standard enough, he created the LeBron Watch program, honoring earlier Nike classics while updating them for the 15th anniversary. He paid tribute to the Griffeys, the LeBron 8th South Beach, the Air Max 95, the Diamond Turf, the Orange Nike Box, Moab, the Air Zoom Generation, and the classic Nike Waffle. He gave his equality colorway to the Washington, D.C.-based Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture. The Huarache 20K4 sole goal was to combine a classic Nike sneaker feel with a contemporary look. After a well-known sneaker free agency period, Kobe was seen wearing the shoe prominently. 2011, they had never seen something like Derrick Rose in a point guard before. He was the ideal signature talent to build Adidas' empire around after winning the league's MVP award at the league's youngest age. The crazy light basketball shoe reportedly weighed 9.8 ounces, making it the lightest model. It performed admirably on the basketball court. Although it wasn't called a Rose signature model, he was its face. The Rain Man, one of the most entertaining players of the day, added a lot of flair to the Reebok KAMIKAZE too. The Air Jordan 10 was created when Michael Jordan was concentrating on baseball. In his first game back at Madison Square Garden, MJ made history by donning the 10 and giving the Knicks the iconic double nickel. Still, when he finally put them on after making a comeback, he had a temporary number 45, which was imprinted on the side of the shoe. Tinker Hatfield's Flight Huarache, a basketball version of the iconic running shoe, rose to renown thanks to the Fab Five and Scottie Pippen. The famed designer Eric Evar's first undertaking for the company was the Flight Huarache. A streamlined design with a sock-like feature that hugs the foot is minimal and swoosh-free. When Jordan made the last shot against the Jazz in the 1998 NBA Finals, the Air Jordan 14 experienced its most famous moment. According to the legend, Tinker Hatfield instructed MJ not to wear an early prototype he had given him for the finals. The rest of history is because Jordan refused to listen. Fun fact, Hatfield was inspired to create the 14 by Jordan's Ferrari 550M. With the Air Max LeBron 7, Nike designer Jason Petrie significantly advanced. In contrast to his initial designs, the sneaker had a crossover appeal to be worn off the court, making it one of LeBron's most popular footwear. Additionally, it had entertaining hues including Red Carpet, All-Star, Fairfax, and HWC. The AJ12 needs help succeeding in one of the finest shoes. The 12 was, however, no pushover. It was a shoe whose style was influenced by flapper shoes from the 1920s. It was classy, and Jordan had some memorable parts like the flu game. Unquestionably, one of Nike's best performance shoes is the Hyperdunk 08. Many of the 2008 USA men's basketball squad players wore the shoes in Beijing when they won gold, even though Bryant was made the brand spokesperson. Because competitors Larry Bird and Magic Johnson wore the weapon while they were at the top of their game, Converse successfully advertised it. Outside of Michael Jordan, many of the game stars in the 1980s wore the weapon, a muscular silhouette. The Nike Air More Up-Tempo that Scottie Pippen notably wore during the 1996 season and Summer Olympics was the shoe that best epitomized the decade of the 1990s. In conclusion, the world of the NBA is not just about the game, it's also about the fashion, the style, and the sneakers. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about the craziest shoes in the NBA history. If you want to stay updated on more exciting videos like this, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in our next video.